the TNA Impact review for this week, and let's get started. The show kicked off with the Decay, and Jeff Hardy calls out the Decay, right? And he's like, "Why'd you guys attack me?" And they're like, they come out, and they're like, "Jeff Hardy, these creatures aren't going to be here for you. You should join these creatures, you know. You should join the Decay. And then Abyss is like, "Yeah, we go back. Join us. These creature fans make you weak, Jeff." And Jeff is like, "I'm not joining the Decay, not today." And then as they're about to beat Jeff Hardy's ass for what he did, James Storm comes out, long necks and red necks, and he said, "Jeff Hardy knows something about tag team wrestling. I know something about tag team wrestling. Let's get it on." And the Decay's like, "You want to fight? You got to fight." And then Jeff Hardy's like, "You're in for a charismatic Storm." And then we got a tag team match. This was a good match. It's for the tag team championship too. And it's actually a good match. And the TNA veterans are winning. Well, Abyss is a veteran, but they're winning. The fight's going good. You know, Rosemary's trying to interfere. Abyss, they throw James Storm out of the ring, and then Abyss gets taken down by Jeff. And as Jeff is about to swanton bomb Abyss to win the titles, the lights go out and you're, yeah! Doon. And what's going on? And Willow the Wisp comes out like this. And it's a fat, bloated Willow. It's not the real Willow. And Jeff is like, "What's going on?" And then Rosemary has the referee distracted. Abyss grabs Crazy Steve and he spits the mist into Jeff Hardy's face. And then after he does that, Jeff is like this, and then he gets black hole slam and pinned. And then as the Decay's music hitting, the fat, retarded Willow's like, and then the Decay retains the titles. Good match. I'm glad they're still the champions. Who is this Masked Willow? This is an 2.0 is what that is. And then Drew Galloway's like, backstage, "Lashley, I've had enough. I want to fight you, Lashley. You've never fought anybody like me, Lashley." And then after that, they show a clip of Maria and the Miracle Mike Bennett at a Smashing Pumpkin show. And Maria is backstage with Corgan. And then she's like, "The Miracle wants to talk to you." And so the Miracle sits down and talks with him. And then Lashley ends up getting called out by Drew Galloway. Because Galloway tells Lashley, "I said I would defend this title against anybody, anytime, any place. But I want the man that's been making my life miserable. I'll defend it against you as long as we can fight, Lashley." And Lashley's like, "Drew, you don't want to mess with me. I don't play, boy. But I want to fight you next week. I'm going to give you a week to get ready for the biggest ass beating of your life. Because I am the ass kicker." And then as Lashley's leaving, Eli Drake comes out like, "Eli Drake, hey, you know, dummy, I don't do monkey flips like all those other jabronis in the back. But Drew Galloway, if you say you're going to defend that title against anyone, anytime, any place, then the Eli Drake wants to challenge for you, dummy. And that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life." So Drew actually accepts Drake's challenge, and Drake is going to challenge Drew for the title right now. So yeah, we got a championship match. Eli Drake, I kind of wanted him to win because I've wanted him to go to a main televised wrestling show since 2011, 2012. Because I've watched him back then in NWA Hollywood. But of course he's not going to win because, you know, it's not going to be Eli Drake versus Bobby Lashley, is it? So Eli Drake successfully retains his championship against Eli Drake. Yeah, I know Ricky Pruitt was probably mad on his thread. But hey, it is what it is. Eli Drake. Not today, Gravy Daddy. It's Drew Galloway and Drew Galloway versus Bobby Lashley next week. Bobby Lashley. And then backstage we got Maria Kanellis with Sienna, and she's like, "Jade, Gail." She lines up all the Asian chicks, and she's like, "I want to see you have one of those 5-star matches that Dave Meltzer talks about. And Sienna is going to be watching." And then Sienna's like, "Good luck, ladies." And then Jade and Gil Kim are going to get it on tonight. EC3's in the ring. And he's like, "I'm a 2-time champion. I've been unpinned and unsubmitted until the Miracle Mike Bennett beat me. Miracle, get out here and tell me when we're going to fight. Let's do this." And the Miracle comes out with Maria. And he's like, haha, Ethan, if you want to fight me, you want vengeance against me, you have to go through a road of redemption. And your opponent, tonight, your first opponent, is a mystery opponent in a steel cage. And then all of a sudden EC3's just like, alright. Here's what I don't understand. Why are they giving so many title matches for free? Jay's defending her championship against Gail Kim. I'm fine with title matches, you know, NXT does them, but like too many. Like we know they're not gonna have a new champion. Of course, Sienna's at ringside. Sienna's like acting all big, like she looks like Havoc. I like her better than Havoc though. But anyway, we have a good knockouts match with Jade and Gail Kim. This is actually like the first televised match in America with two Asian girls. So yeah, they're making history 1 year at a time. But Sienna interferes in the match, disqualification, and Jade is still the champion because of it, as she beats him up. After that, there was. I apologize, boys and girls. My girlfriend was calling. Yeah, after that, there was like this weird filtered video of a bunch of Al Snow students wrestling, and Al Snow was like, "You see this? This is what you used to do in professional wrestling. Now the door is wide open. Anybody can come in and say, oh, I want to be a wrestler. Well, you know what? I'm the Donald Trump of professional wrestling. He's making America great by shutting the door and not letting anybody in. And that's what I'm going to do. Shut it. Shut the door on you, Grado, and shut it on you, Mahabali Shira. I'm Al Snow, and I get head tonight." And then Al Snow came out with like this new Titantron that said Al Snow's Wrestling Academy, the Iceman cometh. And then he's got like a skeleton that says, help me. Okay. So he's coming out like do. And then I was like, Mahabali Shira, and they're getting it on. And Al Snow tries to cheat, but then Grado comes back and distracts him. Grado's back. And Al goes, get out of here, you fat tubalard. And then Shira says, you need to respect the young peoples. Bam! And then he does he does a sky high on Al Snow and pins his ass. And then Shira and Grado are dancing. And Al Snow's pins like, I'm gonna stop you guys from coming in to professional wrestling. And then backstage, Jeff is like, Willow, get out here, Willow. And then he finds the fake Willow. And then Jeff is beating the shit out of the Willow like, we love, bam. We hate, bam. We die, bam. And then another Willow comes out and Jeff like throws that Willow into a ladder and he's beating the shit out of the first one with the umbrella. And then this big bloated Willow comes out with a chair. Bam! And he cracks Jeff Hardy in the back of the head. My bad. Jeff falls in a fucking box or something. And then as the three Willows are surrounding him, Josh Matthews is like, Willows! And then the big Willow concertos Jeff Hardy's head with the metal box in the chair, completely smashing his brains. And then the big Willow looks like Matt Hardy. He's all like, and then the other two are just standing there like this. I swear to God, this is Aces and Eights 2.0. The main event, the steel cage match, EC3 in there. And here comes the Miracle. And the Miracle's like, your first opponent in this road to redemption, if you want to fight me, Rockstar Spud, your old friend. And Rockstar Spud comes, it's down a fraction. And Rockstar Spud's like, Carter, I'm bringing you down. And they're getting it on. It's pretty much in the cage, though. EC3's beating the shit out of Spud and kicking his ass. Spud is trying to be a heel, saying, shut up. But he's getting his ass thrown around in and out of the cage. And EC3 grabs his head and plants him with a 1%. 1, 2, 3. And EC3 wins. So yeah, good impact. By the way, I apologize for the music, everybody. I was listening to it and I didn't feel like turning it off to do this review. But yeah, TNA was good. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did. Let me know what you think. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I guess the world title match is next week. It's not at 7th anniversary. There's a lot of things interesting now. I want to know what's going to happen with the King of the Mountain title, with Drake as the contender. I want to know what's going to happen with the Knockouts division. I want to know what's going to happen with the Decay, who their opponents are. I want to know what's going to happen with the Willows. I want to know if EC3's ever going to fight Bennett again. And I want to know what's going to go down with Lashley and Drew Galloway. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Peace out, dog. And let me know what you think. Bye.